Hello, how's everyone doing? Give me 1 second. I need to make sure that I have everything properly in order. There we go. There we go. And finally this. And I think we're good. There we go. Perfect. Somehow the game is not shutting down when it's, wait. Oh, wow. How did I fix that? Hello, Luz. Welcome to stream. How did I fix that? The game, I have clicked out of the window, but the music is playing normally. And the screen is showing as well. Excellent. No, skip that. I don't want to get blasted with any... Oh. So it was stuck. Now I've clicked out of the window and the game shut down again. Yeah. Okay. So it was stuck because I had not actually clicked on the window this entire time. And I thought I fixed something for once. Well, this is what it is. Why is it... Give me 1 second. Let me delete this. Let me copy all of that real quick. Okay. Slap this over here. And kinda okay. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Okay, now we can start the game, finally. So, back to the good stuff. Back to Fate Stay Night. Can't wait to see more of this because I am hyped. Hyped because of the, the collab. We have to complete at least the Stay Night route. I so badly want to finish at least one route before we are, up with a collab. Where were we last time? Okay. Good luck. Thank you, Luz. I sit at the edge of the veranda and mindlessly look up at the sky. I may not be sleeping during the day like Saber, but I still need rest. Oh yeah, Saber needed to, save energy, so she slept. Now that's where we were. Now I remember. Why is my throat so sore? Ugh. I'm not nauseous anymore, but I still feel terrible. On top of that, all the unexpected things that have happened are weighing heavily on me. I take a deep breath and look blankly out over the yard. I asked about everything I needed to know, and I got answers, but I'm no less lost for it. And yet Oshaka, my senior as a mage, or rather a full-fledged master, is completely nonchalant about the whole situation. There she is. I forgot that she actually said that we're gonna be staying in the same mansion. She rolled with it kinda easily. She's busy scouring the house for stuff.
クッションなら隣の客間のを持ってけ。けど、ビーカーと分度器なんて普通の家には置いてない。
は？信じられない。魔術師なら実験用具ぐらい置いておくも
のよ。Complaining loudly, she turns and heads back towards the detached building.
本当に本気みたいだな。遠坂のやつ。
And the matter of her staying overnight seems to also be settled. I forgot to make the login. Oh, on the Fate Grand Order today, so might as well do it while I'm reading real quick. When I picked into the detached building earlier, she'd already picked out the best room for herself. She'd even put up a sign that read, "Remodeling in progress, do not enter." For the eyes of Saber and... Okay. And for me, I guess.
別棟なら遠いし、問題はないよな。
She's taking it seriously. I get the feeling that she's the kind of person who takes everything seriously. Having Saber around already has me on edge, but if Toshaka were close too, there'd be nowhere for me to relax anymore. Yeah, leave my boy alone. He just wants his peace. How dare you females disturb his... well, his feng shui. His inner peace, how dare you disturb it? The detached building is far enough, and even though it's connected by a corridor, it feels like it's a neighboring house. As long as I keep my distance, nothing bad should happen. But I guess we'll see each other while they're doing meals. No! No! The feng shui is gonna be ruined again. Better skip the meals. And there is only one bath here. Oh, fuck! So we'll have to decide when each of us will use it. Wait a minute. Saber's a girl too, so...
ってバカ。何考えてんだ、俺は。
Okay, boy. Okay. Only one? That is a good fucking question. Why would a mansion have only one bathroom? There are normal houses who have 2 bathrooms. Surprising, surprise. I shake my head violently and slump back onto the floor. With what? I wasn't ready for so much reading right off the bat. I never am ready for reading. With what must be a millionth sigh today, I stare blankly up at the sky. I'll just take a picture of the blue sky. I don't know why I should take a picture of the blue sky, but maybe I will need it for a thumbnail. Who knows? I'm getting drowsy. Must be more tired than I realized. I mean, you almost died 3 times already, so... Oh, today's the 7th day, so I can make a single pull. Wait a moment. If I get a 7 with a single pull, that means the servant chose me. So, let me see. I have a single pull. I can just... You know, it's like a normal... Basically, it's like an extra ticket. You can just get a single pull from this. So, let me... You can hear the music. You can hear the music from the mic. Perhaps. So let me get to the summons. In a house that big, like brother here, I have 2 and without them I would die. This man isn't touching the bathroom in shower time at all. Apparently, yeah. Okay, so I can pull for Medusa, I can pull for Vrita. I can pull for Galatea. I can pull for Miss Crane. I will pull for Medusa because I like Greek. The Saber Medusa to be specific. Okay, come on. A single pull. Come on. True gacha time right here. Come on. Give me something good. Come on. Come on. I'm one of the most powerful masters out there. Of course I'm gonna summon a strong servant. It's an item. Holy King of Twilight. It's a 5-star light cone, basically. It's 5-star craft essence. Okay, we take those. I got a 5-star. I got a 5-star craft essence. Let's go. From a single pull. Let's go. Okay. But of course, the strongest master of them all. That's me, yes. Even though my journey in Fate has started so soon, I have already reached the top ranks, yes.
もうどうにでも。
I just go ahead and close my eyes. Apparently, not caring at all works wonders. Not caring at all works wonders. Kakarot, hello! I've returned for Saber. Yeah, me too. Ever since I watched the program, the only thing I have been thinking about is playing the visual novel. How's everyone doing? We're doing well. I hope you're doing well as well, Kakarot. I just pulled the 5-star craft essence from a single pull. Proof of my, of my strong ability as a master. The moment I close my eyes, I drift right off to sleep. The next thing I know, the sun has long since set, and Saber, Toshaka, and I have gathered around the living room. I've only just woken up. I hope this time I stay awake to see Archer. I mean, if you can actually keep yourself awake, you'll probably see him today. And Saber is already in the living room. And Toshaka had just finished remodeling her room. How did she remodel the room? Don't tell me like she put, she customized the entire room, to her colors. She placed the furniture that she wants here and there. She removed furniture that she didn't want to. She collected a lot of stuff from her own house and brought them here in order for her to, well, put some decorations on the walls and such. I don't know. I want to see her room. I mean, it would have been interesting to see what she has done with the room, yeah. By the way, this is what the guest room looked like a few hours ago. Wait, is this Toshaka's room now? But now... You have AC? I don't have AC at my house. Mostly because the house itself was created in such a bizarre way that it didn't allow for an AC. This was what I saw after being summoned for something so trivial, even Fujina wouldn't have bothered me with it. Ah, okay. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Okay. That's Toshaka's room. She just brought a couple of remedies for chemistry and such. Yeah. Okay, it's not that bad. I was expecting something way more crazy. The room has transformed into this. I mean, she only used the desk and she put a bag down. I was expecting her to change the sheets, perhaps toss the chair and get something way more comfortable, like an office chair or something. I was expecting the walls to be full of, I don't know, posters or perhaps, said posters would actually have, seals, or something, seals of maid seals or something, I don't know. I mean, one, she's Tosaka-rin, and two, I think Archer would have probably done the most part. Yeah, well, not probably, but definitely. True, I thought she would have done way more. Like bringing her old bed. That too, I was expecting that too as well. I sure know how to pick a teammate. It's not like you had the choice. And also, that teammate of yours is actually your idol, no? Oh yeah, I can feel the cold in my bones, yes. I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, that's another way to express it, yes. It would have been funny if they just plastered Toshaka's own room pick as the new customized room. True. That's what they should have done. I was actually expecting that. Yeah, same. My house is playing host to not one, but two invaders. Bro. I mean, you let them in. Also, they both of you saved you at least once. So how can you call invader someone who fucking saved you? I mean, don't be over dramatic now. Wow. Oh, come on. I'm all the more unsettled because I so rarely have guests here. Okay, okay. If you're an introvert, then that makes sense, yes. You do like your space, I get that. Actually, these two don't even look like they belong in a Japanese-style house to begin with. Yeah, no shit. The creators of Fate really had it, you know, really had an interest in European tastes. Not that I mind. The time is almost 7 o'clock at night. Nope, it's actually 9:30. Everyone's in the living room, but staying quiet and doing nothing isn't really good for my mental well-being. I mean, Saber probably just rolls with it. Saber is a stoic person. Toshaka probably notices that you are not doing well over there. So, yeah. I mean, for once, Sakura and Fujimaru will come back home. Yeah, it's going to be a chaos. Oh, crap, yeah. I forgot about them. Also, it's 11:52 here. Oh, I see. Wait a minute, 52? You're also half an hour behind? I thought minutes were the same in every country. I'll probably leave 10 minutes later. I see, okay.
二人とも少しいいか。今後のことで話をしておきたいんだけど。
ちょっと待って。その前に一つ決めておきたいんだけど、いいかしら。
いいけど、なんだよ。
何って夕食のことよ。シロずっと一人暮らしだったのよね。
まあそういうことになるけど。
I don't know why they found time zones. I mean, time zones are important, but I didn't know that there are countries with, you know, half an hour difference. I thought there were only countries with hours of difference, you know? Like, the minutes were still the same, but apparently they're not. And to be clear, it's 11:52 p.m. Yeah, and here it's 9:23 p.m. So, 9:22, whatever. It's the minute just changed.
なら食事は自分で作ってきたのよね。
ねえ。
そりゃ作るだろう。食べなくちゃ腹減るんだから。
さ、なら提案なんだけど、夕食の当番は交代制にしない？これからしばらく一緒に暮らすんだし、その方が助かるでしょ？
確かにそうだな。ついいつもの調子で考えてたけど、遠坂がうちで暮らすなら家族と同じだ。飯ぐらい作るのは当たり前だし、俺も楽でいいや。
You will be expected to cook and it will lift some of the burden for me. Why do I get the feeling that this is not how things will go?
決まりね。じゃあ今日はシロが当番ってことで。もうこんな時間だし、作戦会議は食べてからにしよ
う。いや、夕飯が交代制なのはいいけど、朝飯はどうするんだ？朝飯も交代制か？
ああ、
Sorry,
朝はいいのよ。
I didn't mean to skip it.
私食べないから。
She doesn't eat breakfast. What? That's why she's so slim. No. You should never skip breakfast. I mean, I understand if you don't wanna, you know, you want to, you know, if you want to skip the night snacks. I understand that, but not the breakfast. Never skip breakfast.
なんだそりゃ。勝手なこと言うな。朝飯ぐらい食べないと大きくなれないぞ。
That's right. My boy Shiro gets it. Exactly. Man, I like Shiro now. You mean dinner? Yeah. I mean, if you want to skip dinner. I mean, it depends on what people eat for dinner. Sometimes, you know, I don't really, you know, there have been nights where I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have a snack instead. I'm not just gonna have a full-on dinner or something. But other times I do have dinner. Other times I'm just deciding not to have anything at all. It is what it is.
余計なお世話よ。人の生活スタイルに口を挟まないでちょうだい。
Of course, I forgot she's a tsundere. Of course she would reply like that.
とにかく今日の夕食はシロが作るの。ちゃんとした食べ物を出さないと話なんてしないからね。
What the fuck? Whoa, that response sounds way off. If I didn't know she was a tsundere, I mean, so you demand from this guy, who's, by the way, his house, to cook for you, and if he doesn't get it right, you're gonna be mad about it. Whoa, okay. Whoa. Rin looks like she wants to slap him. Why though? He literally just said, girl, it's healthy for you to actually eat breakfast. And she was like, mind your own business. Okay, Jesus. Oh, she will. Whoa, crap. She should. What? If she wanted to, she will do it. Oh, come on. Now I get why. You know what? With a person like Toshaka, actually, Saber is also way too strong too. With these two around, I now get exactly why my boy Shiro actually feels the way he feels. I would feel uncomfortable too. Fuck me. They don't cut him some slack at all. For the life of me, I don't know what set her off, but Toshaka glares at me irritated. I don't know what set her off either.
分かったよ。勝手に作るけど、セイバーも飯は食うんだろ?
Wait, I have a theory. I get the feeling that the reason, what actually set her off, it's the fact that she's hungry. She's throwing a tantrum now because she's being grumpy about food. I get it. Oh, I see. Okay, now that makes sense. Yes. Now I get it. She's like the top tsundere, so yeah. Yeah. I hope Rin at least knows how to cook something decent to say that kind of thing too. I think she does not. I get the feeling that she doesn't know how to cook properly. Now you two little cats, sit down, okay? Let me pat your heads, yes? Now I'm gonna go cook. Okay, we're cooking. I grab my apron and head to the kitchen. Time to do magic. Luckily, there are enough ingredients for a meal for 3. I turned on the rice cooker right when I woke up, so it should be done in about half an hour. I glanced towards Toshaka and Saber from the kitchen. What? Those two look like they would prefer eating Western-style meals over Japanese meals. True. Souvlaki tonight. Can you imagine? Hello, Mothering Shadow. Welcome. How have you been? Well, she does cook in that One Slice of Life anime about cooking. Besides, she did live alone in her home, so yeah, she knows how to cook. Okay, probably. Okay. I get the feeling that she doesn't know how to cook a lot. Like, she probably knows how to cook a few dishes and then everything else is a takeout. That's what I get. That's the vibe I get from her. But anyway. I've been lurking. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Shiro is a male wife. Yeah, well, I mean, putting an apron on, I don't know why. I always felt a little bit off whenever I put an apron on. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna cook. I do not want a fucking apron. I wanna be free of movement whenever I cook. I seriously doubt Saber would like tofu and natto, to say nothing of Toshaka. Yeah, actually, how are they gonna explain that? I hesitated for a minute, but there is no point worrying about this now. There's only a few dishes I can make with the ingredients I have right now. I have tofu. I think for a moment and decide to make deep fried tofu. I also decide to make a simple tofu and seaweed soup. Since I have some chicken prepared, I'll use that to make teriyaki chicken as the main dish. I drain the water from the tofu, season the chicken, and cut the daikon into thin strips to make a crunchy salad. I also grate the daikon to make a sauce and saute some shishito peppers. I have no idea if I have pronouncing half of this correctly, but I'm trying.
今後の方針は決まっているのですか、リン。さあ、情報がないから何とも言えないけど、とりあえずは他のマスターを探し出すことが先決かな。残るマスターはあと4人。こっちがマスターだって知られずに探し出したいけど、さすがにうまくはいかないわよね。
She eats the same 2 or 3 things over and over, probably. Yeah, that's what I imagine, yeah. I told them to be good, but they are on a pretty disturbing topic. Don't they say I'm busy making dinner for the 3 of us? They're not even looking over here. Okay, attention freak, calm down. Do you really have... Look, I thought you wanted a place to have peace and quiet for yourself. The kitchen probably is your peace and quiet. You're a male wife, which is kinda shit, but at the very least you do have peace and quiet. You don't have their eyes on you. Why do you suddenly want to have their gaze on you?
父さか、4人じゃないぞ、5人だろ。マスターだって分かっているのは俺とお前しかいないじゃないか。
Are you a moron, my child? You forgot that we know that the little girl as well. I shot my contribution from the kitchen, holding the big frying pot to make the deep fried tofu.
何言ってるのよ。私とシロ、それにイリアスフィールで3人でしょ。あなた、バザーカーのこともう忘れたの？
I need Shiro, my wife, in my life. What? Yeah, you forgot. That boy is an idiot. Alright, that little girl is also a master. I'd completely forgotten about her since Berserker left such a vivid impression on me. But now I remember that little girl is a master too. And she tried to kill us without a second's hesitation.
どうせね、あなたのことだからイリアスフィールを敵だって認識してなかったんでしょ。それはいいから調理に専念しなさいってば。シロの実力がわからないと私が困るんだから。
We're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem if I can't judge how good you are on cooking. Wow. Okay. Wow. Shiro, focus and cook for your future harem, man. Yeah. He's just a silly boy. He can't help but to forgo. Yeah, apparently. Nibirin is the one who needs to slap right now. Yeah, I get the feeling that she... I was getting that feeling from the beginning, Luz, unfortunately, like... Also, by the way, this is a side note, like... Out of topic, but I completely forgot that you still have the avatar from that one bamboo I took as a picture. Oh man, I don't know why, but I was like, whoa, she has the same avatar still. I don't know that my cooking skills are going to be problematic to Shaka, but she's right. Wait, what? Yeah, so Kakarot, I was playing Zenless Zone Zero and the game required me to take a picture of this one little... Let's call it a Pokemon, okay? So there is this little thing called Bamboo. And I had to take a picture of it, but somehow I managed to make it all shaky. And it got Oh, I know this is easy. Okay, good. So since you know, I was trying to take this picture and I failed. That became her avatar. Unplay that game. Okay, good. So you know what I'm talking about. I was trying to take this picture and it came out shit. And Luz made it her avatar. It's so me, I can't take it off. It's staying forever. Okay. But the food prep's pretty much done, so I need to concentrate and finish the dishes now.
イリアスフィール、バーサーカーのマスターですね。リンは彼女を知っているようでしたが。まあね、名前ぐらいは知ってる。アインツベルンは何回か聖杯に届きそうになったっていう魔術師の家系だから。
I haven't played the recent update. I see.
聖杯戦争には慣れているということですね。
でしょうね。他の連中がどうだか知らないけど、イリアスフィールは最大の障害と見て間違いないわ。本来バーサーカーっていうクラスは力の弱い英雄を強化するものよ。
Excuse me? The Berserker class is typically used to enhance a weak hero. But Hercules was never weak to begin with, which that makes it a hell of a problem.
理性を代償にして英霊を強くするんだけど、そういった凶暴化した英雄の制御には莫大な魔力を必要とする。例えばあなたがバーサーカーになったら、
このように話をすることもできませんね。協力者としての機能を一切排除し、戦闘能力だけを特化させたのがバーサーカーです。ですがそれは手負いの獅子を従えるようなもの。波の魔術師ではまず操れません。
Yeah. Also, wait a minute. I know. Wait a minute. Is there Artoria? Sorry for clicking out of the window, but I really want to know. Artoria Berserker. There is. It's called Artoria Caster. And it's a summer outfit. What? What? I guess they forgot the gimmick that they should look a little bit mad at the very least, no? Okay, so the introduction when summoning goes like, "Hello, I've come because I heard there was a difficult case taking place. I'm Artoria Caster, and of course it's summer, so I'm in a swimsuit." Okay, I don't know the details, but leave it all to me. Leave it. What's with my class? I wonder what you're talking about. She's just glazing it by. What? Okay, I guess that's a mystery for me to find out once I actually pull her, if I get to pull her in Grand Order. Ugh. What the yeah, so here's the thing. In Grand Order, every single servant, right? Every single servant actually has a mystery behind them, including if they are a different class. Apparently, there is a class of Artoria in a swimsuit because perhaps it was some sort of, celebration for summer. And she's a Berserker class. And she even puts attention to that. She's questioning, like, you as a master questioning, why are you a Berserker class? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, shit. Oh shit, yeah, exactly. The skull emoji right here, Luz, it's actually very fitting. I don't even wanna... I'm not even sure if it's actually safe to know. That's just the Beats episode, servants. Yes, but why is she a Berserker? It's pretty normal, actually. Perhaps it is normal, but at the same time, the fact that she just glazes, the fact that she's a Berserker, I do not like it.
でしょうね。そこいらのマイナーな英霊がバーサーカーになった程度でも波のマスターじゃ制御しきれない。だっていうのにイリアスフィールは超一流の英霊を召喚してそいつをバーサーカーにして完全に支配してた。悔しいけどマスターとしての能力は次元違いよ、あの子。
同感です。私たちの当面の問題はその次元違いの相手に狙われているという現状ですか。
Well, that is a good question, but do you want spoilers? Well, technically I don't know about it, but I can ask Google about it. I don't think we need spoilers. I get the feeling that the less we know, the more impactful will become once we find out for ourselves. But thanks for that, Kakarot. You can look it up for yourself, of course, but yeah, I don't feel like searching for spoilers. You don't know. Maybe I'll find out one day.
私のアーチャーはまだ戦線に出られるほど回復してない。セイバーはどう？もう傷はいいの？
通常の戦闘ならば支障はありませんが、バーサーカーを相手にできるほど回復はしていません。バーサーカー戦の傷は完治しているのですが、ランサーから受けた傷には時間がかかるようです。
そう。それじゃあやっぱり当面は様子見をするしかないかな。
No, Archer. Well, he will be back. He will be back soon enough.
それについては提案が。アーチャーの目は鷹のそれと聞きます。彼には屋敷の周囲を見張ってもらうというのはどうでしょうか。
そのつもりよ。あいつには屋根で見張りをさせるから、怪しい奴が近寄ってきたらすぐにわかるわ。この屋敷だって侵入者用の結界が張ってあるんだし、守りは万全でしょうね。まあバーサーカーに攻め込まれたら逃げるしかないけど。
The two continue their conversation. I don't like it. I'm the one making dinner for them, so I think it's rude for them to talk without me. Besides, Tosaka is too friendly with Saber. Is he getting jealous over his own harem? What the fuck? Okay, by the way, don't look up for Caster Artoria or Castoria's lore. It's kind of a big spoiler, so yeah. I will not. I haven't, actually. Is he jealous? He probably is. I get the feeling that he is. Shut up and cook for your harem, Shiru. How dare my wives get along with each other? That's not possible. Can you imagine? Well, I can't really talk to Toshaka so casually like that, so maybe Toshaka is just talking to Saber on my behalf. Wait a minute. That doesn't sound correct as a phrase. I can't really talk to Toshaka so casually like that. So maybe Toshaka's just talking to Saber on my behalf. Maybe you mean Saber? I can't really talk to Saber so casually like that. So maybe Toshaka's just talking to Saber on my behalf. I mean, Rin would still Saber if she could. Would. Yeah. She could. She would definitely do it. I see my face reflected in the glass of the kitchen cabinet, my brows furrowed and in disapproval. That's weird. Why am I so mad? I set out 3 plates and start serving dinner. I head out into the living room. I loudly smack the tray down in the front of Toshaka.
何怒ってるのよ、シロ。料理出しぐらいは手伝うべきだった？
別に怒ってなんかないけど、遠坂、慣れ合いはしないんじゃなかったのかよ。
Rina Saber banging up screen. Jesus wondering shadow. I give her a sideways glance. The male wife is made, yeah. Is made, yeah. Toshaka seems perplexed. Not that smile again, Jesus Christ. And then she gives me a chilling smile.
協力体制を決めていただけよ。安心なさい。別にあなたのセーバーを取ったりしないから。
Your wife is trying to steal your other wife? How does that work, brother? Saber needs mana, Collider. Shit, you're right about that. What the? I can tell I'm starting to blush. Toshaka just pointed out why I was so annoyed.
お前。
あら、違った？ならごめんなさいね、エミヤくん。
Slap her. My boy Shiru, slap Rin. Do it. It's gonna be worth it.
勝手に言ってろ。
Toshaka's going to steal Saber. Let's hope she would. To steal Baber? What? That's my phrase. Luz, I'm sorry. I've said this before. I'm not trying to steal your phrase, but I have to say it when you don't say it, okay? Like, come on. I retreat to the kitchen to grab the rest of the dishes. See, average Tsundere behavior. True. True. She really got me. Toshaka is still smiling and Saber is as expressionless as ever. I'm starting to wonder whether I can survive this partnership. How can she still... Oh yeah, and form a new contract. Now I remember. Fuck. Also, she can pretty much one-shot Chiru. Yeah. But it is gonna be worth it. We go ahead and start dinner. I'm giving her the silent treatment. Man, you're really acting like the wife now. Stop doing that, Chiru. Stop doing that. After what happened earlier, I don't want to talk to Toshaka. And I'm too embarrassed to even look at Saber. Saber eats in silence. Her movements are elegant. I can't believe she's the same girl who was swinging a sword earlier. And I can't put a finger on it, but... The wife is being petty. Yeah. He is. Every time she takes a bite of something she hasn't eaten before, she nods. Ooh, that's cute. It's amusing, okay? Seems to be her way of saying the food is good. Yippee. Also, it turns out she can use chopsticks properly. Somehow. Let's not question that. Toshaka, on the other hand...
よし、これなら勝った。
The moment she takes her first bite, she clenches her fist and says... What she said. Alright, I can do better than this. She sees it as a fucking competition!
明日を見てなさいよ、エミヤシロ。
I so want her to burn the food. I so want her to burn the fucking food so we can win by default. My Saber, the only sane person. Actually, in this room, it feels like Saber truly is the most sanest one. Toshaka's first fist trembles with excitement. Dear God. Have I done something bad?
あのな、さっきの話だけど。
Oh, so now you want to resume the talk, okay. Hmm? The two raise their heads simultaneously. And they both look with this cold expression. Wait. It reminds me of the meme. Wait. I'm already nervous with just one of them around, so having the two react in unison like that is torture.
さっきの話って何のことよ。
だから今後の方針ってやつ、人が飯作ってる時に話してただろ。
wait, no, yeah. Yeah, it really is that meme. Oh.
まずは他のマスターを探すということですか。
そう、それ。具体的にはどうするのかなって思って。
どうするも何も地道に探すしかないでしょ。あ、そうだ。シロ、魔術師の気配ぐらいはわかる？なら話は早いんだけど。
Fuck no, how can he sense them? He wouldn't have... Hiccup, excuse me, what? He wouldn't be able to sense you anytime soon. How could he sense anyone else?
わからない。2年近く学校にいて、遠坂が魔術師だったなんて知らなかったんだぞ。
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say.
やっぱりそうなのね。まあそれはいいわ。どうせ他の連中はみんな気配を立ってるだろうし。魔術師の気配からたどる線は無理っぽいもの。
You have too much faith on him, Rin. I mean, for her own sake, she wished he had more abilities, no?
セイバーはどう？サーバントはサーバントを感知できるって言うけど。
多少はできますが、あくまで身近で能力を行使している場合だけです。私では 半径200メートルほどしか捉えられません。
200-meter radius. That is not. That is not far enough.
なるほどね。じゃあますます相手の出方を待つか、どこかおかしな場所を探すしかない。マスターが何か行動すればその痕跡は残るもの。私たちはそれを探り当てるってわけ。
つまり街中を調べろってことか。
いいえ、それはやめた方がいいわ。あっちも網を張ってるから、そんなことしたら一発でマスターだってバレるわよ。とりあえずはこっちの体制が整うまでは後手に回りましょう。今まで通りに生活してマスターだと悟られないこと。
Just live your life the way you always have. For one second, I read the life with wife. Just live your wife the way you always have.
腕のレイジは他人に見られないように隠しておくこと。できるだけ人気のないところには行かないこと。日が落ちたらすぐに戻ってくること。あとは
All of that sounds like a good plan.
外出するときはサーバントを連れて行くようにしてください。アーチャーはリンの護衛ができますか？
それぐらいならできるみたいね。霊体にして待機させておくから私は大丈夫よ。問題は
Rin would have said that. Yeah.
私のマスターですね。
My master. She didn't hesitate to answer, huh?
そう。ちょっと聞いてるシロ。外出するときはちゃんとセーバーを連れて行きなさいよ。人目につかないようにするのが私たちのルールだけど、中には昼間っから襲いかかってくるバカがいるかもしれない。そういう時に備えてセーバーとは一緒にいなさいよね。
わかった。努力はする。
My response is pretty half-hearted. I understand why Toshaka would say that, but I hesitate at the idea of taking Saber everywhere. I'm already nervous talking to Toshaka, but Saber makes me even more nervous. Actually, nervous might not even be the right word. I'm just bad at talking to Saber.
何か？
なんでもない。おかわりなら継ぐから茶碗よこせよ。
いえ、結構です。実に見事な味付けでした。シロ。
She smiles. You don't see her smile often. I avert my gaze without meaning to. If I can't even look her in the eye right now, who knows how I'm going to feel or what I'll do if we're going to be together all the time.
ああ、でもダメか。セイバーは霊体になれないんだから学校までついてこられない。
Her smile is so cute, yeah.
学校？シロは学生なのですか？
Shiro is the lady of the relationship. I get the feeling that he is, yeah.
そうだけど、そうか。セイバーは生徒じゃないんだから学校には入れない。学校に行っている間はうちで待機してもらうしかないかな。
学校に行かないということはできないのですか、シロ？
できないよ。普段通り生活しろってんなら学校には行かなくちゃ。それに学校に危険はない。あれだけ人がいる場所ってのもそうはないぞ。
ですが
大丈夫よセイバー。学校には私だっているんだから、もしもの時はフォローするわ。
だからもしもの時なんてないって。
わかりました。マスターがそう言うのでしたら従います。
Saber doesn't look convinced, but she still nods in agreement. Night falls. Toshaka looks like she prepared herself a bath while I was cleaning up after dinner. Honestly, she's acting like she owns this place right from the start.
今後のためにも早いうちに主導権を握っておくべきだろうな。
Easier said than done. I get the sense seizing the initiative is going to be really hard.
こんなんついでに言えば頭が痛いのがもう一人いるんだよな。
Actually, Saber's probably my bigger obstacle. Tosaka can be reasoned with, but the Saber seems completely impossible to convince no matter what.
セイバーか。悪いやつじゃないっていうのだけはわかるんだけど。
Saber's back in her room. Toshaka's probably back in her own room in the detached area of the house. I'm the only one in the living room. There is still time before bedtime, so I should probably talk to Saber a bit more. Honestly, I'll need to overcome my awkwardness around her, or else I'm going to suffer for it. Whether she's a servant or not, she's still a girl and younger than me. Younger than you? What the fuck? Okay. I'm sure I could learn a lot about her if we talked, but
早いとこ慣れないといつまで経っても遠坂に冷やかされる。
like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. I get the feeling that he either says it metaphorically or perhaps he's stupid again. Metaphorically, because she was summoned recently, so she doesn't behave like a normal human. Or perhaps he's stupid about it because he doesn't realize that she is immortal, basically, despite of the appearance. So she may look younger, but she's actually not. Who knows? And that's a problem. I don't want that, so I should work on talking to her more casually. Yeah, Toshaka's never going to stop looking down on me. I need to get used to her. Yeah. Someone please slap some sense and brain on him. Like, for real. Reno will eventually do it. I get the feeling that Reno will eventually do it. I go back to my own room. The room next to mine, separated by a single sliding door, is Saber's room.
Saber, 起きてるか?
起きています。何かありましたか、マスター?
She came in kind of fast. Like, she looks like an 18-year-old, so yeah, Shiro is a simple man and the seventh thing is new for him, so he'll get used to it. Probably. Yeah. Saber slides the door open. I try to get the hammering of my heart under control as she comes near. Calm down. I'm only going to talk to her as a master.
シロ、顔色が優れませんが、傷が開いたのですか?
いや、そんなことはない。体の方はとっくに大丈夫だ。それを言うなら、セイバーの方こそいいのか?
I love her expression here. Yeah. That is a nice expression.
はい、問題はありません。今の状態では完治まで時間はかかりますが、このままでも平均値はクリアしていますから。バーサーカー以外の相手ならば互角に渡り合えるでしょう。
I don't sense any pretensions from her. She is simply stating the truth. I don't have any response to give. Saber's words may be encouraging to a master, but I still don't want a delicate-looking girl like her to fight.
その一つ聞くけど、セイバーは戦うこと以外に何か目的はないのか? せっかくここにいるんだから、他にしたいこととかあるだろ?
他の目的ですか? そのようなことはありませんが、サーバントは戦うためだけに呼び出されたものです。それ以外の目的など余分なだけだ。シローの発言はひどく的が外れています。
Okay, I see why he says that she's difficult to talk to. She really just shut him down completely. I figured. I'm trying to tell someone not to fight when it's their only reason for being here. It's not that I wanted to tell her that, but it's just that Saber lacks humanity. That might be enough if fighting is all she's going to do, but she's right in front of me, looking like an actual human being. So it doesn't feel right for her to just fight. If Saber is going to be here, she should at least do something she enjoys, or it will all seem like it was in vain.
なあ、セイバー、サーバントってのは過去の英雄なんだろ? なら
I've been about to ask her what she was like before she became who she is now, but I stopped myself. Ah, come on! I wanted to hear a little bit about her past. Come on.
私の新名は教えられません。
Don't tell her. Don't say the name. Just, I don't know. Say in a very vague way, what did you do? Long ago. Oh, come on. Not even like what you did like in daily life, like, I don't know, like managing the fields or going hunting or something completely normal, like something that any hero could do. During the day, Saber said that was going to be a secret between the two of us. So I wouldn't be surprised if Saber refused to tell me anything about her past.
シロ、言いかけてやめるのはよくありません。必要な質問なら答えますが。
いや、今のは忘れてくれ。バカなことを口走りそうになっただけだ。
I averted my eyes to try to change the topic. It really was a stupid question. I thought I wasn't interested in Saber's identity, and Saber's been refusing to tell me because it's not safe. Oh, I wasn't interested in Saber's identity, and Saber's been refusing to tell me, yeah. I think I phrased it wrong. Bringing up something like this would just prove I'm a bad master, dwelling on unimportant stuff. But what else can I talk to her about then? If I can't ask anything about Saber, the only other topics left would be me. That would be even more pointless. I'm grasping at straws here. If I can't ask about her identity, I'll just have to ask about what Saber likes, what she wants to eat for breakfast tomorrow. I don't care if she's going to look at me funny. I'm ready to ask all the futile questions I want. Go for it.
あなたから質問がないのなら、私から尋ねていいでしょうか。
Oh, wait. Okay. She saved us. She's gonna be the one who's gonna ask something.
いいけど、何？
昨夜のことです。シロは私を助けようとしてバーサーカーに打ち倒されました。それは覚えていますね。
Remember that? Nah. He can still feel it, actually.
覚えているけど、なんだよ。朝の続きをしたいのか？軽率な行動だったってのは分かってるから、あんまり思い出させないでくれ。吐き気がぶり返してくる。
それは私も同じです。ですがこれは、あなたという人間を知るために聞いておくべきことだと思う。シロ、あなたはなぜバーサーカーに向かったのです。近寄ればどうなるか、シロには分からなかったのですか。
それは。
Of course I knew. I knew getting near that thing would definitely be the end of me. Still, I tried to save Saber not out of some foolishly optimistic belief I could. I just tried to save her. I didn't care about what would happen afterward. Saving Saber was my top priority in that moment. If anything, the fear of not being able to save Saber was greater than my fear of being killed.
悪い、忘れた。
Coward! Fucking coward! Like any other anime protagonist, you never have the balls to actually say what was your actual intention. Not even at the very least vaguely. You just evade the fucking thing completely. Why could you not just say something along the likes of I couldn't. What would be a nice way to phrase it without sounding way too weird? I didn't want to see you fucking die, I suppose. I had no expectations and he disappointed me. Exactly.
一瞬のことだったからな。その時の考えなんてわからない。きっと気が動転していたんだ。そうでもなけりゃあんな特攻はできない。
Rather than tell her the truth, I just say something to try to get myself out of this situation. That's not what a hero of justice does. Zero, that's not what a hero of justice does. A hero of justice is supposed to be honest and face every, well, circumstances courageously. You are just trying to dissociate yourself and escape from everything. Give him some slack, man. He's a 19-year-old. I mean, yeah, but even I, 19 years old, had the balls to actually say something, you know, straightforward to other people, even if it was a touchy subject. Slap him, Saber. Exactly. I probably did it because of how seriously Saber was looking at me.
つまりただ自然に私を助けようとしたのですね。
自然じゃない。気が動転してたって言っただろ。もう一回あんなことになったら、その時はきっとガタガタ震えてる。
そうですね。それが正常な人間です。自らの命を無視して他人を助けようとする人間などいない。
Excuse me, what did he say? So you did it unwittingly. Wasn't unwittingly, I told you I was rattled. It's something like that. If something like that happened again, I'm sure I would just be quaking. Maybe right, there's a normal human response. No human would throw away their own life to try to save others. Don't say that.
それは英雄と呼ばれた者たちでさえ例外ではないでしょう。
What? What? Why do you say that?
ですからそんな人間がいるとしたらその人物の内面はどこか欠落しています。その欠落を抱えたまま進んでは待っているのは悲劇だけです。
Her deep green eyes are trying to tell me something. And yet...
しつこいぞ、セイバー。あれは気の迷いだって言ってるだろ。俺だって死ぬのは怖いんだ。そんな聖人君子になんてなれるもんか。
My girl Saber deserves a better husband. I mean, for all we know, he's a husband in the making. Okay, so I wouldn't turn him down already. You know, lose. Okay.
次にあんなことになったら、その時はセイバーより自分を優先させるさ。
That sounds so fucked up. How can you say that? And you cannot. How can you say something like that and not be able to actually say that I did it for you? That I did it because I didn't want to see you die? How can you say I'm going to prioritize myself like a true fucking bastard? Like a selfish fucking bastard over you? What? I try to mask my anxiety by just spouting a bunch of heartless shit.
それはよかった。私の思い違いなら問題はないでしょう。ええ。確かにシローは臆病です。道さえ間違えなければ、きっと正しい魔術師になれる。
I don't have a live 2D model, but if I did had, you would see that my fucking jaw is on the floor. I don't think I can bear. I genuinely don't think I can bear the reality of someone ever saying to me, yes, you are a coward. What? What? What the fuck? Man. As long as you do not choose to follow the wrong path, you should become a proper coward. Because apparently all fucking mages are cowards.
なんだよ。臆病に見えるのか、俺。
Please please do not answer yes. Do not just answer yes. Please.
ええ、とても。置かれた状況を受け入れるために努力するあたりが特に。そういった賢明さを時に臆病というのです。 恐れを知らない者は賢者になれないのと同じですね。
Excuse me, I didn't understand the word. Let me read that out loud. Especially when you try your hardest to accept the situation in which you are placed. Do you not know that such petulance is sometimes called cowardice? It is no different than saying that one who does not know fear can never become a wise man. What do you mean? What do you mean petulance? What? Prudence, the quality of being prudent, the quality of being cautious, basically. Okay. Okay. I get that why you are annoyed, but it will make sense. Collider's ego can't handle it. I mean, no, I cannot! I mean, look. I understand, look. I found myself in a situation where I wasn't proud of myself, but the main reason I wasn't proud of myself is because I truly had no way of knowing what to do. I did find myself at one point in my life where the best option was to actually stay out of it. And guess what? It was actually the best option. So I guess, yes, fear is useful, but saying that, yes, being a coward is actually good, no, that's not true. Also, mages are cowards. They have Magecraft, which is a rip-off of the true magic, and yet Shiryu is so far braver than those so-called powerful mages. Really? Wait a minute, so there is a true magic? I didn't know that. So wait a minute. Magecraft and true magic are two different things in the Fate franchise. Okay. Man, but I still cannot understand that, no, it is no different than saying that one who does not know fear can never become a wise man. What if becoming a wise man is actually bullshit? Huh? Did you ever thought about that? Maybe being brave, maybe being courageous is far better than being a wise man. Maybe dying for a fucking purpose is way fucking better than growing old with your, sayings. Whatever. She seems relieved. I'm irritated. I mean, I'm glad she is relieved, but I am not. Not even close. Saber even smiles as she says this. Ah. It must be because of how lovely and elegant everything she does is. What? I can't think of anything else to say, so Saber and I spend the rest of our time alone in my bland room. So wait a minute. You just sat there? What? There are also vampires, immortals, concepts which are actually alive, and freaking ancient magic's supercomputer on the moon. Ooh, all of that I did not know. I mean, I expected immortals, but vampires? Really? Okay, so I guess some of the stories of the heroes are actually true. Interesting. Her expression so soft, I love her. Yeah. They had the stare down. Can you imagine? Okay, Saber. I don't really have anything more to say to you, so you wanna have a stare down? Oh, she definitely won. Saber is so stoic. She definitely won. I did not talk to Saber or Tosaka in the other room, and nothing. Oh yeah, and then the night falls. I did not talk to Saber or Tosaka in the other room, and nothing much happened until it was bedtime. Saber has never lost a stare down. True. It's 11 now. The lights in the house are off, and everyone inside goes to sleep to prepare for the upcoming day. Yeah, there are also super vampires, super evil vampires. Well, most of them are Tsukihime side, but the Fates verse has them too. I see. I see. I see. Well, okay. So we still have plenty of plot twists down this rabbit hole. You can't win against Saber. Wait a minute. Oh. You can't win against Saber in a stare down. Yeah. I mean, that's her noble phantasm. Can you imagine? Her noble phantasm. Intense stare down. I'm still lying on my side, eyes wide open. This is my room. I should be sleeping, but it feels completely different now. Once you have entered the Gnostiverse, there is no way, boy. There's no way out. Yeah, I know that. I mean, I understood it from the beginning. I do not mind it. I'm having fun here. It's quiet, but I hear Saber's breathing in the next room. Boy, what the fuck? I mean, I know you're kinda down bad, but come on, calm down. Noble phantasm, blue-eyed stare. It could be blue-eyed gaze. actually, really, really funny. I know. Of course I can hear sounds coming from the next room if it's quiet. And since I can hear her breathing, I find myself imagining Saber's sleeping form. Malaka! Jesus! By the way, Saber has green eyes. Oh yeah, so it's probably not talking about Saber. You're right, Kakarot. Wandering Shadow, she doesn't have... she doesn't have blue eyes. Someone slap him. True. Down, boy. Yep. Man, how can you hear someone's breathing from another room? Okay, I understand that these are basically paper walls. I understand that. But how can you hear someone's breathing? Like, how quiet is it in this neighborhood? I'm actually kind of jealous. My house is not that quiet. Not even at night. There are always cars passing from outside. Don't be horny, Shiro. Be the hero of justice. True. That's what he has to become. I can't just stay in this whole bed of needles situation forever. I sneak out of my futon, try not to wake Saber up. He probably sensed it, but whatever.
助かった。セイバー気づくと思ったけど、割と鈍感なんだな。
No time to be horny when there are people to save. Yes. I usually can't sleep because my hearing is too good, but this guy is a whole next level. Yeah. Well, my hearing is also very good when it's quiet. And if there are, you know, annoying sounds around, I truly can't sleep either. But this guy truly is next level, because how can he not feel sleepier with the sound of breathing? Like, I get sleepier with certain sounds, truth be told, such as breathing. So how the fuck can you not, like, even if you can hear it, which doesn't make any sense how you can, how you do not get any sleepier? Well, that's the answer. You're down bad, boy. Jesus. Does your own breathing and heartbeat bother you too? No, actually the opposite. They calm me down. If I can hear my breathing and my heartbeat, then, well, that means that it's actually really good, because it's way too quiet. So that means I can rest properly. 2 hours soft breathing SMR. Yeah, I mean, I already have 1 hour breathing SMR on my channel, so... Not mine. From Mita, you know? I probably wish sometimes I could stop. I mean... Okay. Your situation is kind of special, Luz. I'm sorry for that. But truth be told, one thing I do despise a lot is snoring. And I do not snore And if I do, it's a very, very gentle snore. There was a time actually, which, because I was, I had a running nose, I ended up waking myself up from my own snoring. And I woke up and I was like, what the fuck was that sound? And it was myself. And I was like, fuck! Ugh! I got pissed at myself for breathing. Well, Pima, go get my sleep. I got sleepy by everyone, and don't be simp, Shiro. Be the hero of justice. I just realized why justice can't be served warm. Then it would just be water. True. Farewell, Karakarot. See you next time, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. My family snores like their life depends on it, and I mean it. My condolences, Luz. Yeah, my condolences for your sleep. I'm sorry for that. Thank goodness. I thought Saber would notice, but I guess not. Unless he's a deep sleeper. I guess I question whether she can really protect her master this way, but there is no immediate danger. If servants are linked to masters, she would probably wake up immediately if her master is in danger. What sleep? Oh, I never thought about justice being just ice. Oh, that's what he meant it. Oh, that's what he meant. I see. That's actually a nice wordplay. But it's revenge that served cold. Yeah. It's revenge that served cold, not justice. Well, it makes a nice. It makes for a nice wordplay, not regardless, though. The lights in the detached building are out. She's either just that defiant, or maybe she's naturally adaptable. Because Toshaka managed to blend in here in just a day. Well, she's a handful, but she's helpful. One bit of evidence of that is that the bandage wrapped around my hand. The command spells masters bear appear somewhere on their arm. Mine appeared on the back of my left hand. Clothes don't work to hide it, so I'll need to use bandages, even if it looks a bit awkward. Oh, clothes don't. Oh yeah, but can't you not wear gloves instead? But I guess if it's no, it's not summer in the game. It's actually winter. It has said that it's actually kind of cold, no? So gloves would be nice. It's winter time, so I'll wear some long sleeves to hide it. Just wear gloves. Nobody would think about it. Oh, you moron. He really is a moron. Toshaka has hairs on the opposite hand from mine, around the middle of her right hand. So, or somewhere around there. The shape of command spells differ for each master, and I don't think I'll ever see Toshaka's command spell. So they have it on opposite hands. Interesting. Silence falls over the shed. This is where Lancer cornered me yesterday, and where Saber appeared. The entrance is still open, and it's pitch dark inside, as if to repel anyone who might try to enter. But this darkness is familiar to me. I used to play here when I was young, and I feel it to be my real room. It sits silently under the wintry night sky. Okay, I wanted to keep reading, but I desperately need a glass of water. Give me 1 sec. I'm coming right back. Sorry, I'm back. I also took a bathroom break while I was up. I was like, yeah, let's better not waste time since I'm up. Might as well. Okay, let's go. I step inside. After closing the door to shut out the cold, I turn on the stove.
そうだな。今日ぐらいは休もうと思ったけど、却下しよう。2日連続でサボったら親父にどやされる。
I sit down in the middle of the shed and take a deep breath. I should train, no pauses. My boy is on that grind set. Magecraft is a mental discipline to me. So, I shouldn't skimp on my training for no good reason. Like dying, for example. And begin my training by getting my breathing under control. The usual images pop into my head. The image of a sword drifts into my empty mind. I try to ignore it and clear my head. As soon as magical energy ran through my body, I begin my usual training. My strengthening magecraft succeeded for the first time in years when I was attacked by Lancer last night. I need to recreate that same feeling before I forget, or else it will have been for nothing.
トレス。オン。
I close my eyes halfway and release the air from my lungs. That's all can do for now. That is all I can do for now. Whatever. As I concentrate, everything fades away. The Holy Grail War, Saber, Toshaka. Yes, the only thing that truly mattered is glory and bitches. Sorry. I didn't want to refer to them like that, but truly it sounds like that. You did not say that. Look. I could change it. Basically, glory, maidens. Is that better? I love that that's the only thing that he has in his mind, and now that's basically him finding his feng shui now. Marginally, yeah. Shiro isn't the only one who has to be slapped. I didn't say it with bad intent. I'm just pointing it out, you know. If I allow my thoughts to slide into my nothingness, any mature hesitations will fall away, and I'll finally get a good night's sleep. Okay? Whoa! He died? No, he didn't die, but a sudden save out of nowhere really makes me feel a little bit oof. Okay, let's save right here. Yeah, let's overwrite it. We don't need so many saves. Day 5, okay. We found ourselves in day 5 already. February 4th. New life. The chapter is called New Life, actually. I feel the warm glow of the sun. I wake up, my head hazy, to the sensation of cold air on my cheek. Must be a draft.
あれ。どうぞ
He found enlightenment. Yeah. I get up and shake my head 2-3 times in an effort to wake myself.
そうか。昨日そのまま眠っちまったんだ。
That's the only thing he had to do to find his feng shui. He had to forget about the glory of the Holy Grail, the wish he could probably earn by winning the war. He had to forget Saber, the maiden, and Toshaka, the maiden, in order for him to finally get some sleep. After my nightly routine, training to fortify my senses, I must have been too lazy to go back to my room. Okay, if that's what it took, I guess.
外の様子だと6時前ってところか。いかん。朝飯の支度しなきゃ。
Quickly, make breakfast before Toshaka actually whoops your ass. Actually, Toshaka doesn't want breakfast, but you know what? Make breakfast and force it down her throat regardless. I fold my blanket up, picking up all the broken shards from my failed strengthening attempts last night, and head back to the house to wash my face. Wife mode activated. Exactly.
寒い。
The moment I step outside the shed, I realize just how chilly it is out. I mean, if it's before 6, let me tell you something. In most common areas, including Greece, in most areas around the world, the coldest time is around 4 to 5. 4 to 5 to 6 before the sun comes up, because that's the point where most, that's where, basically that is the point before the sun basically warms the land again. By that point, the land has been completely cooled off from whatever little sun there was from the previous day. So that's basically the lowest temperatures where they happen. So yeah, it is very chilly at that time. Miyama is typically warm even in the winter, but the temperatures here on the mountainside still get chilly. Well, no shit. And I wash my face with ice-cold tap water, which finally gets my mind going. I'm completely awake now. Once my mind's woken up, all the things I'd rather not be thinking about, like my current situation, comes rushing back.
そうだ。のんきに顔洗ってる場合じゃなかったっけ。
The time is 5:55. There's a ton to do, but first I need to head back to my room and check on Saber.
だよな。黙って部屋を出たことになるんだし、一言説明しておかないと。
Tell me she's actually frantic. Like she will actually be like, where were you? Where were you going out at night? You were going out at night without me? I wouldn't want to upset Saber. Yeah, okay. Going to the shed in the middle of the night is a ritual for me, so I'm sure she will understand as long as I explain myself.
セイバーにちゃんと説明したら、その後は朝飯の支度だろ。遠坂は食べないらしいから、セイバーの分を足せばいいだけか。
Keep thinking about that, yeah. Keep thinking about that. I should go buy more ingredients now that I'll be cooking for more people. I should write that down before I forget.
忘れ物。
Ah. I have this nagging feeling that I'm forgetting something really important.
やば、6時だ。急がないと間に合わない。
Well, if I can't remember whatever it is, it's probably not important. I don't know what he is referring to. What is he forgetting? I slowly open the door. The room is just as I left it. There is no sign of Saber waking up in the middle of the night and searching my room. It doesn't seem like she noticed I snuck out.
なんか拍子抜けたな。セイバーならそれぐらいは気がつくと思った。
Bro, do not underestimate her. I get the feeling that this is actually going somewhere. Unless she was just in that deep of a sleep because she requires a lot of rest.
そうか。体を維持するために頻繁に眠るって言ってたのはそういうことかもしれない。
And she's sleeping as close to me as possible so she can rush right over if something does happen. Whatever the case, it wouldn't make much of a difference as long as I'm in the compound. The bounded field would detect any enemy intruders. I should be able to defend myself for at least a moment, which should give Saber enough time to get to me. Are you sure? I mean, if it's Hercules, you're fucked. Like 1 moment is all you have.
そうだよな。それに土蔵だったら隠れる場所には事欠かないし。
Anyway, I don't think I'll get scolded for what I did last night. I thought I would explain myself to Saber, but that doesn't seem to be necessary now. Sorry, hiccup. Oh, that doesn't seem to be necessary now. Besides, I'd hate to wake her up if she's still sleeping.
セイバー、朝飯の支度をしてくる。セイバーの分も用意しとくけど、眠かったら無理に起きなくていいからな。また後で来るから、それまで休んでてくれ。
After speaking softly to her, I head out of the room as quietly as I can. Where is this going? Why am I having a bad feeling about this? There's nobody in the living room. I open the refrigerator and I plan out what I can make for breakfast. And then...
おはよう。朝早いのね、あんた。
Yo! What's up? Tosaka walks in, looking obviously cranky. Wow. Me at morning for real. Yeah.
遠坂どうしたなんかあったのか
Not a morning person. Apparently so, yeah.
別に。朝はいつもこんなだから気にしないで。
I'm always like this in the morning. Don't worry about it. She's all grumpy and such, I see. No wonder she's such a tsundere. This is the worst point. This is the worst point you can actually, you know, irritate her. Do not irritate her for any reason. Tosaka staggers through the living room like a drunken ghost.
おい大丈夫かお前なんか目つきが尋常じゃないぞ
Was she awake all night? I said...
だから気にしないでって言ってるでしょ。顔でも洗えば目が覚めるわ。ここからだとどう行くんだっけ？脱衣所って。
My boy Shiro, this is your idol right here. I hope you're happy. This is the, you know, the model student that you have been admiring all these years, yes. Are you happy now? Ah, yes, they have told me not to never meet my heroes, yes.
そっちの廊下からのが近い顔を洗うだけなら玄関側の廊下に洗面所がある
ああ、そういえばあったわね、そんなのが。
Man. Okay. I don't know how much she heard, but Tosaka just waves her hand and walks away. Hopefully she will find... And then... Oh! Is it the teacher? Or even better, is it Sakura? Let's go! I like the way they slide her sprite around. It's a nice way to do... It's a nice way to have, you know, some dynamic on the pictures, yes. The doorbell rings, announcing a guest's arrival.
シロー、誰か来たけど。
Oh, it's the tiger. I hear Toshaka's voice from the hallway. No, oh, wait a minute. It was Toshaka's voice, not the teacher's. Sorry.
ああ気にしないでいいこの時間に来るのは身内だから
Let's hope they are family. It's got to be Sakura. Let's hope. She has a spare key, so I don't need to go to the door.
まったくチャイムなんて押さなくていいって何度言っても聞かないんだからなさくらは
Sakura's like family. Man, I get the feeling that I'm starting to feel all sluggish all of a sudden. I get hiccups, I get yawns. Whoa, what is wrong with me? I have slept enough. Sakura's like family, so she can't just come in without bothering about the doorbell. But she's always polite enough to ring the doorbell to let me know she's here. I think that's one of the good things about Sakura, but one of these days she's going to wear herself out from politeness. Yeah, that's why she's best girl. I love Sakura. And I was also told by Zabon, because that man cannot stop spoiling me, that basically certain, you know, servants are meant to look a lot like, you know, the characters you meet in the game, you know, in the actual characters, the real life characters. And apparently the one servant that I got, the first servant ever that I got from transforming from a 3-star to a 4-star, which is actually very rare from what I've heard. Basically, it's a transformation from silver to gold. It's Parvati. Basically the, you know, the era of the Hera from the Hindu mythology, though, not from, you know, from the Greek mythology, right? Parvati was basically a very strong deity goddess, okay? And she looks a lot like Sakura because, basically speaking, she's Sakura. the embodiment, you know, of Parvati within Sakura or something like that. And I'm like, oh, so I have her. I have her on my summons. She chose me basically because she was the first that came. I forgot the yawn counter, sad. Don't worry about that, Luz. You can have a new counter every day. I mean, the yawn counter should reset, no? I shit myself. Oh no. Hold on. Sakura is here. No, you just realized. Fuck! He just runs. I want to hear that again. She was going to die a fourth time. I ran through the hallway, being angry at my own stupidly. Stupidity is going to have to wait. So that's what he forgot. That's what he forgot. Right now, I need to rush to the entrance and send Kakura home before she runs into Tosaka. But it's too late. At the entrance. We are Omega fucked. Oh yeah. Okay, somehow, some way she snapped out of it just in time. Good morning, Sakura. What's up? Tosaka is greeting the guest, even though I didn't ask her to, and... Oh yeah, we are Omega fucked. I love her expression. Yeah. Sakura looks surprised. Sakura stands at the entrance and Tosaka is in the hallway. The two of them are staring at each other. They have a stare down. This is like the competition of his harem. The air growing tense.
おはよう、マトさん。こんなところで顔を合わせるなんて意外だった？
Sakura discovering she isn't the only wife. Yeah. I'm genuinely so sad for Sakura. Poor Sakura doesn't deserve this shit. Tosaka looms in the doorway, appearing to look down on Sakura. Tosaka! Tosaka!
長坂先輩。
No, come on, Sakura, no. Sakura is utterly bewildered. She looks up at Tosaka, fear in her eyes. This is bad. I can't imagine to get a word out. The two of them ignore me as they continue to stare at each other. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. They have told me that saying from America, yes. This is what they've told me, yes. Popcorn ready. There is no room for me to butt in here. The only thing I can do right now is to try to think how to explain this situation to Sakura. But before I can come up with a good excuse...
先輩。これはどういう。
Oh, you didn't know? Rin is my girlfriend. How to get yourself killed fast. Response. Sakura looks over to me, almost begging for help.
それが話すと長くなるんだけど。
And she has a girlfriend that's also his girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah.
長くならないわよ。単に私がここに下宿することになっただけだもの。
Ah! Man, imagine how fucked off Sakura must be feeling. After so many years, that asshole for the named Shiru never invited Sakura to stay at his house. And here it is, Rin Tosaka out of nowhere within a day, having already made this place her own property. Oh, and Archer. Yeah, they really are a powered throuple. Yep. Tosaka's response is extraordinarily blunt. She just cuts me off and gets right to the point. Is this a good point to tell her that she can also stay if she wants to?
要点だけ言えばな、ちょっとした事情があって遠坂にはしばらくうちにいてもらうことになった。ごめん、連絡を入れ忘れた。朝から驚かせてすまなかった。
謝らないでください先輩。確かに驚きましたけど、そんなのはいいんです。ええ、これは私とシローで決めたことよ。家主であるシローが同意したんだから、もう決定事項なの。
How dare you speak like that to fucking how fucking Tosaka dares speak like that to Sakura? Rin is such a devil. Yeah, I like this job. She really is just, she was almost bragging about it. Ah, yes, we came into an agreement. So, because Shiru is the one who agreed for me to stay here, it's a done deal. While you, who have been, his friend for years, and you have been cooking for him, and you have been looking the house for him for so long, he never intended to allow you to stay here. I'm so glad that I'm awake. Yeah, I'm glad too.
この意味わかるでしょ、マトさん。
Do you understand what that means, Miss Matu? How many answers you can give after that? What does that mean? You answer right now. Like people in the chat, tell me. What does that mean? What does that mean? Rin be like, yeah, your husband is my wife now. Yep.
わかるって何かですか？
Oh no.
今までシローの世話をしていたみたいだけど、しばらくは必要ないってことよ。来られても迷惑だし、来ない方があなたのためだし。
What the fuck? No way she just said that. Man, Rin, I want to strangle someone, and it is you. How dare she speak like that to Sakura? Why? Who gave her the right to say who's to come here, who's to? He really just said your husband is my wife now. She really just said that your husband is my wife now. If I was Sakura, I would have beaten her up already. But Sakura is such a gentle soul. That's why she's best girl. You seem to have been taking care of Shiro for a while now, but that won't be necessary now. I am the one taking care of him. Fuck off, bitch. Kinda like that. Kinda like that. This is the kind of response she's probably giving right now. Shiro is her bitch now. I love that she even makes a threat at the end. For your own good. No! No! Rin! What the fuck? Sakura, please! No! Sakura looks down and falls silent. And after a chilling silence, Shiro, you coward! You didn't say a word!
はい？私には遠坂先輩のおっしゃることがわからないと言いま
She's
した。
standing her ground! Oh! Yes! Sakura, yes! I'm so glad she didn't left. I was afraid she was just gonna turn tail and fucking leave. Yes!
ちょっとさくら、あんた。
Slap her!
お邪魔します先輩。 お台所お借りしますね。
She's claiming her own side now. Let's go. Man, everything is going according to plan to plan for Shiro. I mean, if he wants to have a harem, that is. It's just getting interesting. Yes. She's just, I guess even Sakura somehow, some way, even though she's such a gentle person, she's like, please excuse me, I don't care. I'm going to my kitchen now. I'm gonna do my own thing. She just, I would like to imagine that she just pushes her and just starts walking towards the kitchen. Show them who's the true man of the relationship, Sakura. Wow, these expressions are all the money. Wow. She just went to the kitchen. Sakura bows to me and walks into the house. She heads towards the living room, heading right past Tosaka and flatly ignoring her. Wow. Tosaka tried to mark her own territory, and Giga Chad Sakura actually went in and marked her own territory. Let's go. I didn't know this was a telenovela. Damn. Yeah. Tosaka just stands there, aghast. I'm no different. I've never seen Sakura act like that, and I don't know what to say. Well, that comes as a surprise, but it isn't the only one.
おい、遠坂。お前、どうして桜が俺ん家に来てるって知ってたんだよ。今まで、桜が俺の世話をしてたなんて、お前に言った覚えはないぞ。
My boy, the one thing you have to do after this is to tell Sakura that if she wants, she can also stay here. That's a must now. That's a must. Oh, good catch, Shiro. Oh, yeah, true, by the way. How did she know? Too bad you're going to die for asking. I mean, worth it. It was worth cornering her even for a moment.
ああ、それなら前にちょっと小耳に挟んだだけよ。ただの偶然。
Yeah, that doesn't convince me.
それより驚いたわ。あの子、ここじゃあんなに元気なの？学校とじゃ大違いじゃない。
Why do you say that, and why do you sound jealous about it? Osaka must be really surprised given how annoyed she sounds. She is jealous. Man, is Shiro like the man? Like, is he has the chick magnet? What the fuck? Which means Tosaka knows Sakura pretty well at school. Okay. Sakura seems to know Tosaka too, and the two of them appear to have a good senior and underclassman relationship I was unaware of. What do you mean a good? They have a good. They obviously do not have a good. She fucking told her to fuck off, and she was like, I ignore you, and just went into the kitchen. Rin truly wanted Saber, and Shiro all to herself, huh? Yeah. Apparently she can now she probably gonna have to take Sakura too as a package. But that aside,
いや、俺も驚いてる。あんなにトゲトゲしい桜は初めて見た。うちに手伝いに来てくれてる時と学校での桜は変わらないよ。今のは鬼のかく乱ってのに票を投じる。
I've never seen Sakura so snappy before. Okay.
そうなんだ。まずったわね。桜があんなに孤児だとは知らなかったわ。こうなるんならシロの口から説明させればよかった。
Obviously, compared to Tosaka's merciless explanation, I would have handled that a lot better.
済んだことは仕方がないだろ。それよりまずいって何がだよ。
そりゃまずいでしょう。これからこの家は戦場になるかもしれないのよ。だから 私たち以外の人間を寄せつけないようにってさくらをたしなめたのに、あれじゃあ逆に追い出すのが難しくなったじゃない。
あれでたしなめてたのか。俺はてっきりいじめてるのかと。
That was you being harsh? I thought you were just bullying her. She almost did. Actually, she was actually. See, it's just, it's cause she cares. Yeah. She cares about Sakura, that's why she bullied her. That makes so much sense.
そこ、なんかつまんないこと言った今。
Slander? No, the pure truth, actually.
率直な感想だよ。
Exactly.
それよりさくらのことだ。どうする？あの分じゃ帰ってくれそうにないぞ。
そんなのなんとかするしかないでしょう。で、さくらが来るのは朝だけ？それとも夕食もこき使ってるの？
Or do you force her to come for dinner too? Sakura, come for dinner. No excuses, you come for dinner tonight.
誤解を招くような言い方するなよな。朝は毎日だけど、夕飯はそう多くないぞ。
そう。それじゃあ、これからは毎日になりそうね。
Now she's going to want to come every night.
毎日って何がさ？
Oh, wait a minute. She knows something that we don't? As I tilt my head in confusion, Toshaka signs in disbelief. Oh, wait a minute. Why did we skip that? I was expecting an answer for that question. What? Well, you'll have a new girlfriend, Rin. Apparently. Hope you all people are by, because, well, obviously we're gonna have a lot of mixes over here. Soon after, Toshaka remains in the living room while Sakura begins preparing breakfast in silence. Shiro, you've lost me. Exactly. Oops, misclicked. I was a little worried about leaving Toshaka and Sakura alone in the same room, but I'm not stupid enough to forget about Saber. It seems like Sakura is mad about Toshaka being here, so things will just get worse if Saber comes out too. Okay then. Which is why I decided to explain the situation to Saber. Okay.
さくら、今うちに来てくれてる子はさくらって言うんだが、さくらは魔術師でもなんでもない普通の子で、聖杯戦争なんかに巻き込むわけにはいかないだろう。できれば知らないままでしばらくうちから離れていてほしいんだが。
What the hell? I didn't come here to consult her on how to get Sakura away from here.
だからだな、今朝のさくらはどうもおかしいんだ。遠坂が原因なんだが、そこに追い打ちをかけるのもどうかと思う。いや、だからさくらは見知らぬ他人がうちにいることに驚いてるんだ。そこにセイバーが出てくるとさらにおかしくなりそうなんだが。待て、俺なんかセイバーに失礼なこと言ってないか？
いいえ、シローの言いたいことはわかります。つまり私はここで待機していればいいのですね。
そうしてくれると助かる。さくらを送り出したらすぐに戻ってくるから、朝食はその時で。
Saber nods quietly. I'm so glad Saber is so understanding. Okay. I'm worried about what's happening in the living room, so I should hurry back.
シロー、
Saber, please continue. Shiro, this gossip takes my fancy. Yeah.
なんだ、セイバ
はい。そのようなことを私に説明する必要はありませんが、もう少し落ち着くべきです。先ほどからシローの言動は破綻しているかと。
慌ててるか？俺。
This as a gossip is gold. Yeah.
とても。今に戻るのでしたら、その前に気を落ち着けることです。
Saber's advice is given in her usual tone. Is given in her usual tone. And breakfast begins as usual, like nothing happened. Except now we have another person to feed. Saber showing why she is the husband of the house. Yes. Man, oh man. Look, okay, so there is the housewife Shiu, and then there is the entire rest of the harem who's basically fighting to prove who's actually the husband. That's basically it. Saber, that's hell you're walking into, Shiru. That's exactly... By the way, have you seen... Actually, have you seen the have you seen the meme they've created? This meme, actually, I have to show. I don't care. I have to show you this meme. Apparently, there is a lot of lore in this meme, but you know what? I cannot help myself. You will not understand much from seeing this picture on its own, but it's worth actually seeing it. Come on, where is it? Where is it? It must be somewhere around here. I know it was around here somewhere. Okay, there it is. Oh my god, I found it. There we go. Now I can show it. Basically this. Shiru, the other girls, hey kid, that's how you're looking at him. Yeah. Also Parvati over here. Parvati, which I was talking about earlier. Yeah. It's basically Sakura. Yeah. First pixel I see of Archer is ages. Yep. Unfortunately, Archer is not really the focus in Stay Night. I get the feeling that in Unlimited Blade Works, Archer is really more focused on. Breakfast begins as usual, as like nothing happened. Hiccup again, excuse me. Why are you acting nice to her? Sakura hands me my bowl of rice. She's acting like her usual self. Somehow. I don't know what happened while I was gone, but the tension between the two seems to have dissipated. At least on the surface. It's poisoned, isn't it? Tosaka hesitates a little. Yeah, it is poison. Before accepting a rice bowl. Sakura smiles as she puts bowls of miso soup, egg omelette, and other dishes on the table. She seems so satisfied with her plan. Tosaka watches the table filling up, looking utterly flummoxed.
Tosaka, お前、朝飯は食べない主義じゃなかったっけ?
Sakura is waiting to snap and show who rules the house. Yep. Tosaka, I thought you didn't eat breakfast?
用意されたものは食べるわ。当然の礼儀でしょ、それって。
ああ。
ま、いいならいいか。それじゃ、いただきます。あ、それと。
いえ、
I
これが私の仕
skipped
事
again.
ですから気にしないでください。じゃあ、私もいただきますね。
This is my job. Since when did it became your job? Whatever, okay.
まったくいい身分だこと。後輩に朝食作らせるなんてどこの王侯貴族なんだか。まあ、それはおいおい問い詰めるとして。いただきます。
Who died and make you king? Man, that is true. You can see that Sakura is, that Tosaka is actually jealous of not having a Sakura of her own. But of course. Spoiled brat. Yeah. Three of us bow politely and begin breakfast. Damn, nobody's talking. Yeah, no shit. Don't eat while you eat, kids. Just eat in silence. It's fine, Rin. She will be your wife too. Wait. Yeah. I guess you're gonna be eventually, in a What would you call it? What's a good word for this? In polycule, not polycule. No. In what's the word for it? What's a good word for it? Not a weird word, but a good word. A diplomatic word about it. Keep forgetting that one word in English, even though I have many times referenced it before. This one word for some reason always slips my mind. There is no good word for it. There is one word for it. Give me a moment to think. I cannot remember. Let me Google it a second. Well, basically, cannot remember it. I keep trying to remember it, and I cannot. Basically nature is living harmoniously together. You know, that's what I'm trying. Ecosystem. That's it. Ecosystem. That's the word I was looking for. That's the good word I was looking for. Symbiosis. Symbiosis is also correct. Yes. Symbiosis is also correct. Yes. Shit, symbiosis is a Greek word. Why did I not thought of that? I was thinking about the word ecosystem this entire time, but symbiosis sounds even better, actually. Yeah, so you're also gonna be part in this symbiosis, yes. I guess the mood isn't that tense. Our breakfasts are usually pretty light on conversation. Sakura and I aren't really all that talkative, so it's not shock meals are so quiet. But why does breakfast feel so chaotic every day? Wait a minute. I get another nagging feeling. Salty? What do you mean? Wait a minute. Whoa, what?
いや、そんなことはないけどな。どうもさっきからなんか忘れてる気がする。
Like I'm forgetting something. The tiger, didn't you? You forgot the tiger. What could it be? I try to convince myself that it's probably not important since I can't remember, but I feel like that's a terrible mistake. I'm gripped by this sense of dread, like I'm ignoring a fatal disease or something.
まあいいか。どうせ大したことじゃないんだろ。
The teacher, yeah. I try to just shove the thoughts from my mind as I go back to eating. Just then. Oh, we're so fucked. Well, also, what did she say? Man, the performance of the teacher is the actual highlight in this game. I have no idea what nebosheta means, but it sounds like a nice word. Let your husbands deal with this, Shiro. Yeah. Fujine comes bursting in. I forgot. How could I have forgotten this? I guess I tried to just forget my problems rather than deal with them. Ah, Gohan, yeah. Fujine situates herself in her normal spot. Ah yes, the two greet her in unison, which I really want to hear it again. Sakura hands her a rice bowl with her usual smile. Fujine takes the bowl and tilts her head in confusion. She senses something is strange, but doesn't know what exactly it is. No, teacher, do not do that. You're gonna fry your brain cells. Do not do that. Fujine quietly chews her food. And after finishing a whole bowl of rice, she leans over to whisper in my ear.
ねえシロ、どうして遠坂さんがいるの？
So you figured it out! Oh my god!
それは今日からうちに下宿することになったからかな。
I love how she... Is this like acceptable in, you know, in Japanese, you know, culture where, you know, only the young have to show respect to the old people, you know, to the older people, but older people don't even have to acknowledge them in the room? Like, you didn't even say a thing to Toshaka, or, you know, at the very least, you know, good morning or something. Oh, whatever. Why am I thinking about it? So, Sensei, here's Shiru's husband and her other husband, who's also Shiru's husband, that you still don't know, and the wife that you know. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. I stick to the facts.
あ、そうなの。遠坂さんも変わったことするのね。
That's some pretty weird stuff. What are you talking?
あいつ結構変わり者だ。学校じゃ猫かぶってる。
This is like a wolf in sheep's clothing that has way too many layers that you would like to know. Also, I want to hear the way the performance again.
あ、そうなの。遠坂さんも変わったことするのね。
A very expressionate, you know, performance compared to the other VAs. There's also the random slave archer that no one remembers. Yeah.
そっか。今日からここに下宿するのか。
Fujine seems to accept this and takes a big gulp of her miso soup. What the fuck?
下宿って何よ、シロ。
The tiger! Fuck! No! Okay, we're dead. We survived the wrath of Hercules, but we will never survive the wrath of the tiger. God damn. Man, okay. And I really thought that she was gonna take it lightly. I believed it so. I genuinely believed it. Well, I guess I was wrong. The table suddenly flips violently. Oh my god, Tekken music! It really sounds like we're about to, you know, get ready for the next battle. Luckily, Sakura is sitting out of the path of the flying food. Sakura, no! Man, it sounds like Taken music. While Toshaka had already moved away, apparently predicting what was about to happen. So I'm the only one who ended up splattered. Fuck. How did they know? Fujine is secretly the most powerful heroic serpent spirit. Yeah.
何すんだよ藤根。味噌汁だぞ、炊きたてのご飯だぞ、つくね煮込んだ鍋物だぞ。こんなもんかけられたら熱いだろって。なぜに朝っぱらから鍋物だぞ。
Why are we having food from a hot pot for breakfast anyway? You people are insane.
うるさーい。あんたこそ何考えてるのよ、シロ。同い年の女の子を下宿させるなんてどこのラブコメだい。私はそんなタチの悪い冗談じゃ笑ってやらないんだから。
Even I can't laugh at the joke this sick. What are you talking about? He's already a protagonist of a rom-com. Speaking of Taken, have you watched the trailer for the new Naked Gun? Wait a minute. Naked Gun? What are you talking about? Wait a minute. I don't think I have watched it, but wait a minute. Let me see the most recent, you know, updates on Taken. Taken 8. Man, I so badly need to... I so badly need to buy a PS5. I so badly want to play Taken 8. I have been wanting to play Taken 8 since Taken 8 was announced. I remember it when it was announced. And nobody actually... I just so happened to watch it, actually. And I was actually so happy. Because nobody realized, you know, the first seconds what they were watching. And I was like, oh, Taken! Taken! And I'm like, fuck yeah, it was Taken. Okay, so there's this new character called... not new character. He was in the previous game, actually. Fuckum Ram. I never bought the DLC, but I know the guy. Tiring to fight. You're saying Taken. Yes, I'm not saying Taken. I'm saying Tekken, the game. I thought you meant Taken starring Liam Neeson. No. I have no idea what Taken is. I'm talking about Tekken. The video game. Of course I'm talking about the video game.
笑いを取るつもりなんかねえってば。てか、やけどする。さくら、タオルくれ、タオル。
You never watched Tekken? I don't think I have. I don't think I have even stumbled upon it. Well, give me 1 second. Have I ever heard of it, though? That's another matter. Perhaps I have and I don't even know. Oh, it's the movie. Yeah, from the... I know that movie. Yes. So, yeah, I have watched, I think, the first movie. I don't remember the second or the third movie, unfortunately. It's from the, you know, the meme. I don't know what you want. I don't know. You know, I cannot remember the lines. Damn it. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. Yeah, that was the lines. It's a cool movie. It's a really cool movie. But I haven't actually watched the second and the third one. That's where I will find you and I will kill you copy pasta comes from. Yeah, I know. It's legendary actually. But this music, I don't know if they play music like this in the movie. I do know that music like this definitely plays in Tekken. Thank you, Sakura. You're so caring.
Thank you, 助かる。うわっ、襟元からつくねが必要以上に加熱されたつくねが。
タオルは後。そんなことより申し開きしなさいしろ。あんた本気でそんなこと言ってるの？
Please tell me that Saber will walk in. Please tell me that Saber will walk in, hearing the ruckus, believing that actually Shiro is in danger, and then things will get even more hectic.
おう、そんなの当たり前だ。俺がこの手の冗談苦手だって知ってるだろ。とにかく遠坂はうちに止めるんだ。文句は聞くけど変更はしないから言うだけ無駄だぞ。
そんなの大却下。何のつもりか知らないけどダメに決まってるでしょ。同い年の女の子と一緒に暮らすなんてそんなのお姉ちゃん許しません。
Big sister will not allow you to live with a girl under your roof. Why? Why? Fujine roars! Conquer all lands! Well, that went about how I expected. Fujine is my guardian, and she's also a school teacher. I don't think I'm getting out of this situation with 100 whacks from a wooden sword, or even 100 cuts from a real one. But unfortunately, I have to find a way to live with this.
いや、そこをなんとか。別にやましい気持ちなんてないし、遠坂とはそういう関係でもないんだ。ただ、たまたま事故に遭ったっていうか、成り行きで部屋を貸すことになっただけなんだってば。
I'm surprised Saber hasn't appeared yet. Same.
うるさーい。ダメなものはダメなの。
This place does not belong to you. This isn't your house, miss.
私は下宿なんて許しません。遠坂さんの事情は知らないけど、ちゃっちゃと帰ってもらいなさい。
Wow. I feel sad for Toshaka now. She probably just sees all that and she's like, damn. I guess I'm gonna have to go. She's not even willing to listen. This is bad. I guess she's not as easy to convince as I thought.
先生、 下宿は許しませんとおっしゃいますけど、私はすでに一泊してしまったのですが。
Oh, whoa, Toshaka, what? Toshaka is so casual about how she puts it. Also, the Taken music is gone now. I like this Rin sprite. Yeah, she seems so peaceful compared to the situation. Her words seem to be like cold water dumped over Fujina's head. She already stayed. You know, she already accommodated in this house last night. She already has. There is nothing you can do now, Fujina. Graceful smile.png. Yeah, that's it, Rin. Tell her he's your wife now. Yeah. This place has already been defiled by her presence. Unfortunately, it's too late, Fujina.
ですから、昨日止めさせていただいたんです。いえ、正確には土曜の夜からお邪魔していますから2泊でした。今は別棟の客間を借りて荷物も運んであります。どうでしょう先生、客観的に見て私はもう下宿している状況なのですが。
Hey, Fujina, wanna stay here too? Huh? The color drains from Fujina's face. Okay. She starts breakdancing. Let me tell you how he would have reacted. Let me tell you. No. It's not difficult to tell you how he would have reacted. Actually, it's very easy for you to know exactly how he would have reacted. It's ultra easy, as a matter of fact. It's incredibly easy. Only if I could find the picture. Of course, I cannot find the picture. Because why would I be able to? As usual, I have already missed everything. There we go. This is how he would have reacted. Because of course. Of course. Like this is how he would have reacted. Hey kid, that's how you're walking into. Rin keeps slinging her giant triple O around. Yep. Sakura just yep. This game is far more a rom-com than it is actually about servants fighting on a war now, is it? Wait a minute, am I on the correct page? Yes, I am on the correct page. There we go. Sorry for that. I keep clicking out the window. About something about men's worth or whatever. But then again, you shouldn't actually put too many points on your worth, boy. That's hell you're walking into. Foreshadowing. Oh man. He was definitely a ladies' man, of course he was. I wanna hear the baka again. That his dad was what? Yeah. He walked in that hell himself first. He knew. And he told his son. But his son never listened. Fujina grabs my collar and shakes me. Well, my old man did always teach me to protect girls. I'm not as chivalrous as my old man was, but I still agree. Even so.
助け舟出してほしいの？
You want me to help you out? Guys have it pretty tough though. Because of my cavalrous upbringing, I do have to keep in mind that cold-hearted as she is, Rin is still a girl.
頼む。俺じゃ現状を打破できない。遠坂の政治手腕に期待する。
I nod in Toshaka's direction while Fujine shakes me.
オッケー。それじゃあサクッと解決しますか。
Make this quick. What are you gonna do?
藤村先生、エミヤ君を振っても出るのは悲鳴だけですから、そのあたりでやめてあげてください。それに下手をすると朝ごはんまで出てきかねません。
Rin be like, yeah, she was just enjoying the show.
何よ遠坂さん、そんな真面目な顔したって怖くないんだから。教師として、何より四郎の教育係として遠坂さんの下宿は認めません。
Fujine takes her hands off of me and turns towards Toshaka. It must be her feral instincts kicking in. She must have thought Toshaka would pounce on her if she kept her full attention on me.
それはなぜでしょうか。うちの学校には下宿している生徒も少なくありません。生徒の自主性を伸ばすのが我が校の方針ではありませんでしたか？
何よ、難しいこと言ったってダメなんだから。大体ですね、こんなところに下宿したって自主性なんて芽生えません。ご飯は勝手に出てくる、いつも綺麗、お風呂は勝手に沸いてるっていう夢のようなお家なんだから。こんなところに居候してたら堕落しきっちゃうわよ遠坂さん。
That place is practically a dream house, with food always magically being served to you, practically sparkling clean, and the bath always full of warm water. Staying here will just spoil you. Yeah. How much are you gonna reflect on that?
藤ね。
Yeah, that hardly seems appropriate coming from a teacher.
それにね、原則として下宿していい生徒は家が遠い生徒だけよ。遠坂さんのお家、確かにここより遠いけど登校できない場所じゃないでしょう。さくらちゃんだってあっちから通ってるんだから、下宿する必要なんてありません。
それが今うちは全面的な改装を行っているんです。
Oops, accidentally I pressed that.
古い建物ですからそこかしこにガタが来てしまっていて、改装が終わるまではホテルで暮らそうと考えていたのですが、偶然通りかかってエミヤ君に相談したところ、それはお金がもったいないからうちを使えばいいと言ってくれたんです。
それは確かに素人っぽい発言ね。
はい、あまり面識のないエミヤ君からの提案には驚いたのですが、確かにホテル暮らしなんてもったいないし、何より学生らしくありません。それなら学友であるエミヤ君のお家にご厄介になった方が勉強になると思ったのです。
Ah, yes, would be really a waste of money, and that would be especially unstudent-like of me. So I thought it would be more beneficial and educational for me to stay at Emiya's house instead. What the fuck? Manipulation go brrr. Yeah, she's too stupid to actually see through the manipulation. Rin, spare her. She's a moron. She cannot take it. Please. Who mums all of it? Who mems like that? I mean, mems like that, but which human actually mems like that? Fujine groans. Toshaka's answer and mannerisms are textbook. There's no room for Fujine, teacher that she is, to object. I feel bad for the teacher actually.
話はわかりました。けど、それでも問題はあるでしょう。遠坂さんと四郎は女の子と男の子なんだから、一つ屋根の下で暮らすというのはどうかと思うわ。
You and Shiro are the opposite sex. And you know what that means? That means that if you get pregnant, you will die. So that is a hazard. We cannot allow that.
どうかとはどん なことでしょうか。
Excuse me, did I say you get pregnant? No, I meant Shiru. And we don't want Shiru to die now, do we? He's the weird one with the saber breath situation. Actually true. Actually true.
だからね、遠坂さん美人だし、シロもなんだかんだって男の子だし、間違いがあったら嫌だなって。
I mean, it wouldn't happen, but because you mentioned it, now you put the idea on their heads, so something inappropriate highly likely will happen. Maybe. But for 1 second, I actually read, well, you know, you're pretty and Shiru is ugly, so I wouldn't want anything to inappropriate. I actually read the word guy for ugly.
何も間違いはありません。私の部屋は別棟の隅。エミヤ君の部屋は蔵の近くにある和室です。距離にしてみれば20メートル以上離れているじゃないですか。ここまで離れていれば何も問題はないと思いますが。
Our rooms are about 20 meters away, and that distance shouldn't really create any issues. How is distance ever a fucking problem? Just get close. What the fuck?
うん。別棟には鍵もかかるし、違う家みたいなものだけど。
Yes, but what if she is into it? It's not her which is gonna be the, you know, the victim. Get me? Do not fall for it. Do not fall for it, Fujina. No. Also, Saber, who is next to you. Yeah, there is also that.
でしょ？それとも藤村先生はエミヤ君を信用していないとでも？先ほど先生はエミヤ君の教育係だとおっしゃいました。ならエミヤ君がどのような性格かは私より藤村先生の方がご存知だと思います。彼がそのような間違いを犯すというのでしたら、私も下宿先には選びませんが。
The type of character who might do something like that. That is so fucked up because that would indicate that you are also a bad, you know, that also would indicate that you are a bad guardian, you know?
失礼ね。シロはちゃんとしてるもん。絶対女の子を泣かせるような子じゃないんだから。
Make a girl cry. Tears of happiness.
なら安心でしょ。私もエミヤ君を信用していますから。ここなら安心して下宿できると思ったのです。
Okay, so you trust Emilia. And teacher also trusts Emilia. But who trusts you? Yeah. Oh, they fucking. Teacher, you cannot stop them. They fucking. It has happened. It's not the only school. It has happened in the past. It will happen in the future. It has happened all over the world. People go, you know, one day the school goes on a day trip, and the next, and before you know it, you find them. Yes. I cannot even finish the sentence. But who trusts you? Yeah, exactly. Fujina starts losing steam. Second mate, Toshaka. There are a few things Fujina could have responded to, but I'm sure Toshaka would have no trouble talking her way out of them. Anyway, it looks like Toshaka has officially gained citizenship in this house. Good! Now it's Sakura's turn. Man, oh man. And then breakfast ends. What a crazy breakfast. As expected, Fujina gave up after Toshaka talked her down. In the end, we agreed to keep our living arrangements a secret at school, while Fujina would supervise us at home. Hiccup, excuse me. With that decided, Fujina got really excited knowing that there were going to be more people in the house. She actually got excited, so she liked it at the end of the day. And she left for school in a good mood. So she likes company. I get it. I get it. After breakfast ended, I called out to Saber before I leave for school. And they still haven't told her about Saber. Yeah. Just imagine that one day Fujine for some reason decides to explore the house and just stumbles upon Saber out of nowhere. Do you think her crazy, reactions would make Saber go into fight or flight and will actually cut Fujine down? Would that be possible? Saber, calm as always, says...
学校ではリンの指示に従うように。
Saber said calmly.
危険が迫った時は私を必要としてください。それでマスターの異常は感じ取れますから。
She would be just... yeah. She would be like that. She returns to her room. Okay then. It's time to go to school.
それじゃあ行きましょうか。
Nice coat. I forgot about that amazing
この
coat.
辺りの道が不慣れなんだから学校までの近道ぐらい教えてよね。
Rin Toshaka is in her school uniform standing next to me. My image of her as an honor student is fading. It's no longer the idol. Turns out your idol is not really say-so after all, bro. But she still makes me nervous when I see her in her uniform. So it was never Toshaka, it was the uniform. I see. Just going to school with the prettiest girl is nerve-wracking enough, but on top of that... Now that is the true honor student right there. Now that is a smile I like. Sakura's coming with me too. Oh, let's go. We definitely not gonna get murdered from every other boy in school. Sakura typically goes to school with Fujine because she's a murder. Fujine because she's a member of the Kyoto Club. But this morning Sakura stayed put in the living room, helped clean up after breakfast and waited for me to go to school. Murder. Did you expect that? Yeah. Slipped. What can I do? A long time now.
持たせてるよ。さくらは悪いことなんてしないし、ずっと世話になってるからな。まあ、その分でいくと遠坂にはやれないが、別に構わないだろ。
Get fucked! Get fucked, Rin! With all that in mind, I can't give you a spare key, but that won't bother you. Right? Hmm?
それは構わないけど、どういう意味よそれ。
That's what you get for trying to kick her out.
悪いことするだろ。
Bitch.
それにお前、鍵なんかなくても困らないんじゃないのか？必要ないものを作るほど水強じゃないぞ。
You do bad stuff. She does bad stuff. She does. Actually bullying others comes actually as a second nature to her. You probably don't even need a key anyway. You'll probably break down the door if you wanted to. I'm not foolish enough to make something so unnecessary. And by that I mean I'm not foolish enough to make things so easy for you.
はあ、そうですか。ええ、シロの言う通り、これっぽっちもいらないわよ、そんなもの。
Okay. That Saber is locked up. Oh, true. No, Saber, no. Toshaka turns her head, huffing. Maybe I'm just getting used to her, but I'm starting to find these mannerisms of hers fascinating. Almost like a new animal species trying to discover how they behave.
どうしたさくら？戸締まりができたのなら行こう。今朝は遠坂もいるし、できるだけ早めに行きたいんだ。はい、
そうですね。先輩がそう言うのなら、そうします。
Oh, second yawn. Excuse me. Sakura's reply is pretty It's pretty unenthusiastic, and she trails behind us. This isn't good. Sakura has simmed down ever since Tosaka convinced Fujine to back off. Yeah, I was getting the feeling that Sakura was actually happy because Fujine was gonna be the one who's gonna kick Tosaka out, but now she's down because Fujine failed. Fujine might have consented, but I have a feeling Sakura isn't convinced. Yeah. Poor Sakura, her husband is Rin's bitch now. Yep.
ちゃんと話さないとダメかな。
Yeah, I should find a way to give these two time to get along and be friends. And after they become friends, they can become more than friends. The sloped road is packed with students. It's a 7:30. It's a 7:30, yes, which is the busiest time for students getting to school. Among the flock of students, I stand out and I can feel everyone stares since I'm in a pretty famous company. Rin collecting girlfriends. Yep. Maybe she forgot something. But Tosaka's been quiet the entire time.
どうした遠坂。なんか坂道あたりから様子が変だぞ、お前。
やっぱり変？今朝の私。
いや、別に変じゃないが、その反応が変だ。
先輩、その説明は矛盾してます。遠坂先輩が聞いているのはそういうことじゃないと思いますけど。
Excuse me, what was she? Am I acting odd this morning? You're not odd, but your behavior is. That's contradictory. I do not believe that was what Tosaka was asking. How do you know? Wait a minute.
何を聞きたがってるって言うんだよ、遠坂。
ですから、遠坂先輩は周りから見られているから、どこか自分の姿がおかしいのではと思ってるんですよね。
Am I acting odd this morning? She didn't say, do I seem odd this morning? In order to imply that was, what she wears. Or perhaps that is a translation error.
そうだけど、やっぱり桜から見ても変？おかしいな。今朝は眠いながらもちゃんとブローしたし、制服だってシワ一つないと思うんだけど、やっぱり慣れない家で寝たもんだから目にクマでもできてるってわけ？
なんでそこで俺に怒鳴る？
Is it it's Shiro's fault because you slept in a new place?
遠坂が寝られないのは俺のせいじゃないし、仮にそのせいで遠坂の目にクマができていたとしても大したことじゃない。
何失礼なこと言ってるのよ。女ってのは生まれた時から自分の身だしなみを気にするものなの。
I wish that was true for all women. I wish that was true for all girls. But you know what? I understand that, yeah, most girls probably do care about their appearance from the moment they're born. Which actually counts kind of fucked up now that I think about it, because, from the moment you're born, how can you... Whatever, why am I overthinking it? Nothing that makeup can't solve. Exactly.
もう今まで外見だけは完璧でいいよって作ろうってきたのに、それも今日でおしまいってことかしらね。
No. It's not how you look. It's not how you look. It's who you have by your side that make you look like shit. Get me?
だからなんで俺を見て怒鳴るんだよ、遠坂は。なんで遠坂が変なのかは知らないが、間違いなくそれは俺のせいじゃない。八つ当たりはよそでやってくれ。
What does that even mean? I mean that it's because of Shiro that's beside her, the guy who looks like actually shit. That's making her look ugly too. I don't know. That was what I was trying to imply, but it didn't come out correctly. So it is his fault.
先輩は今日も綺麗です。
Why do you compliment her? I thought you would hate her guts.
みんなが遠坂先輩を見ているのは私たちと一緒だからです。先輩、今まで誰かと投稿したことなんてなかったから。え？何？その程度のことでこんな扱い受けるわけ？侮れないわね。10年も通ってれば学校なんてマスターしたつもりでいたけど、謎はまだ残ってたわけか。
Osaka ponders this seriously. Hold on, what kind of person ignores someone telling them they are as beautiful as always? Yeah.
わかんないやつだな。遠坂が誰かと投稿すれば騒ぎになるのは当然じゃないか。
Exactly.
ですね。けど遠坂先輩、そういうの気にしない人なんです。だから今まで浮いた話一つなかったんですよ。
そりゃよかった。外見に騙されて泣きを見た犠牲者は今のところ一人だけってことだからな。
I whisper that part to Sakura as we walk a bit behind Osaka, who still looks puzzled. Sakura, you are not supposed to compliment the girl who stole your wife. Yeah. I get the feeling that this is a good place to stop. Maybe no. Maybe I wanna see what people will say. Let's play through this scene as well. We walk through the school gate, stairs following us the whole day. I only need to endure the stairs a little longer since we will all separate once we get into the school building.
朝から頭痛いのがやってきちゃってまあ。
Tosaka mutters to herself as we head towards campus. Following Tosaka's gaze, I see a familiar face pushing his way through the crowd of students. Of course it's him. Of course it's him. Yeah, he actually got kind of pissed now because we escorted his little sister to the school. Yeah. Do you think he acts this way because he has a sister complex? Sakura shivers at the sight of him. Shinji acts like he doesn't see us. Instead, he makes a beeline for Sakura and says,
どうして道場に来ないんだ。お前、僕に断りもなく休むなんて何様なわけ?
Whoa, calm down, man. Is this the first Fate stream I made out awake and haven't even seen a pixel of Archer? Probably. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Luz. Unfortunately, this stream had 0 battles. For 3 hours, we have been seeing daily life stuff. Shinji raises his hand, instinctively.
よし、シンジ。朝練ご苦労様だな。
Oh, he stopped him. Okay, at the very least, he has the balls to do that. He was that fuck of a guy. Shinji almost slapped his sister just because she didn't came to the dojo. Motherfucker. Shiro, slap this guy. Exactly. Exactly, Luz. I grab his hand and greet him.
エミヤお前そうかまたエミヤの家に行ってたのかさくら
How did you not notice from the moment they all walked into the schoolyard together?
先輩のところにお手伝いに行っていました。けどそれは
後輩としての義務だってまったく泥臭いなお前は勝手に怪我したやつなんて構うことないだろいいからお前は僕の言う通りにしてればいいんだよ
Reading too, yeah, she has to check up her male wife, man. Yeah. Shinji huffs as he lowers his hand. I have no reason to hold on to his hand if he's not going to hit Sakura, so I'll let go.
しかしなんだねそこまでうちの邪魔して楽しいわけエミヤさくらは弓道部の部員なんだからさ無理やり朝練をサボらせるような真似しないでくれないかな
I don't have a response to that. Having Sakura come to my place to make breakfast does hold her up in the mornings.
そ 手伝いをしているだけです。兄さん、今のは言い過ぎなんじゃないですか？
言い過ぎだって？それはお前の方だよ、さくら。エミヤが一人住まいだからなんだって言うんだ。別に一人でいいって言うんだからさ、一人にしてやればいいんだよ。エミヤみたいなのはそっちの方が居心地がいいんだからさ。
兄さん、やだ、今のはひどいよ。
まあいい。今日でエミヤの家に行くのはやめろよ、さくら。僕が来いって言ったのに部活に来なかったんだ。
Man, that
その
guy's
くらいの
ass.
罰は受ける覚悟があったんだろ。
That guy's an asshole. No, Sakura, no. Sakura grasps and freezes. Shinji tries to grab Sakura and pull her away, but the instant he does,
おはよう、マトウ君。黙って聞いていたんだけど、なかなか面白い話だったわ。今
Rin is actually stepping in. Wow.
え？遠坂？お前、なんでさくらといるんだよ。
That guy actually seems like that he shot his pants instantly.
別に意外でも何でもないでしょう。さくらさんはエミヤ君と知り合い、私はエミヤ君と知り合い。だから今朝は3人で一緒に登校してきたんだけど、気づかなかった？
エミヤと知り合い？
Whoa, 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 what? Even he's like, what the fuck? Wait, what?
ええ、きっとこれからも一緒に学校に来て一緒に下校するぐらいの知り合いだから、さくらさんとも付き合っていこうかなって思ってるわ。
Oh, she's claiming Sakura for herself. Oh my. Rin protecting her new wife as she should. Exactly. Actually, in this point too, she actually confirmed it. Wow. This is not Shiru's harem, it's Rin's. Maybe it is actually. We're good enough friends that we might keep going home and coming to school together, which is why I'm considering being friends with Sakura too. Whoa, what the fuck? Wait a minute, what?
エミヤとだって。
Ooh, you shitty fucking bastard. Two of them at once? Probably what Shinji actually wants to say. Shinji glares at me. It might be my imaginations, but I feel murderous intent from him that goes way beyond just animosity. And while I haven't really been getting along with Shinji lately, I don't remember doing anything that would make him resent me anywhere near this much. I mean, if you think about it, the guy actually wants... He's possessive of his sister. He tried to hit on Rin. He got rejected badly. Oh, so he genuinely actually has a little bit of a broken, you know... what would you call it? Confidence. Yeah, a little bit of a broken confidence from that. And then you walk in. Some guy who he actually disliked from the very beginning, since he actually kicked you out from the, you know, from the Kyoto club. Walking in with his sister and the, you know, and the crush that rejected him. How would you think that man would feel? What would you think is going through this guy's mind right now?
そんなバカな。冗談がきついな、遠坂は。君がエミヤなんかと付き合うわけないじゃないか。ああ、そうか。君、勘違いしてるんだろう。そりゃ確かに、ちょっと前までエミヤとは友達だったけど、今は違うんだ。もうエミヤと僕は無関係だから、あまりメリットはないんだぜ。
え？
そうなの？よかった。それを聞いて安心したわ。あなたのことなんてちっとも興味がなかったから。
Uno reverse. How did you do that? Damn. I feel bad for Shinji. If I were in his shoes, Toshaka's word would be traumatic enough. I probably wouldn't recover for a good while. Yeah. Remember when I said broken confidence? Make that a double now. Little does she know, she made Shiru her wife. Yeah, but still. The roasting he just got, fuck me. Never feel bad for Shinji. I mean, I don't really feel bad, but Shiru does.
お前
God damn.
それとマトウ君、さっきの話だけど弓道部の朝練は自主参加のはずよ。欠席の許可が必要だなんて話は聞いてないわ。そんな規則、私はもちろん綾子や藤村先生も聞いてないでしょうね。
うるさいな。兄貴が妹に何をしようが勝手だろう。いちいち人の家の事情に首を突っ込むな。
それは同感ね。だからあなたもエミヤ君の家のことをあれこれ言うのは筋違いじゃない？まったく、こんな朝から校庭で騒がしいわよ、マトウ君。
Man, he fucking mopped the floor with you. That blue hair of yours is now gray from all the dirt that got fucked. You know, got soaked in. I'm waiting for him to get killed. Shinji retreats a step, still glaring at Sakura and me in the process.
わかった。今朝の件は許してやる。
That's it, Rin. Destroy him. Yeah. Fine, I'll forgive you for this morning. Such a narcissistic way to reply.
けどさくら、次はないからな。今度何かあったら、その時は自分の立場ってやつを
I'll
よく思い知らせてやる。
I'll put you in your place once and for all. The grave. Jesus. Shinji heads towards the school building after making his big pronouncement. He turned tail and ran after Toshaka gave him such a dressing down. Yep.
ごめんなさい先輩。兄さんがその失礼なことを言ってしまって。
Sakura's apologizing not just to me but to Toshaka as well.
朝からいい運動になったわ。頭のギアがスパッと上がったし、ようやく調子が出てきたもの。
I love
口
it.
喧嘩好きなのよね、私。
She really is quite the silver-tongued devil. Damn, I love a good argument, you know. I mean, wow, if that's what gets you going, no wonder you are a tsundere. You want arguments to happen.
それに謝るのは私の方だし、ちょっとやりすぎだったわよね、今の。あいつだって立場があるんだし、ほら、みんなの前でああいうのってしちゃダメだって言うじゃない？マトウ君が落ち込んでたら後でフォローしてあげて。これに懲りずにまた突っかかってきてもいいって。兄さんが懲りていなければまたお相手をしてあげてください。
If he doesn't learn anything from this incident, then please mop the floor with him again, Mr. Shaka. This actually is meant to seem like, yes, you really stood up for me. Thank you so much. Yes, he's my brother. I know he's your brother, but you know, if he feels down, then I'm sorry for when I went too hard on him. Oh no, please, there's no reason for you to actually apologize. Do please mop the floor with him again. Wow. Relieved Sakura smiles cheerfully. Toshaka seems suddenly bashful and looks away. Oh, she's getting greased.
先輩もできれば怒らないであげてください。
Can't help it, Sakura. So sorry. The guy really has a punchable face.
兄さん、先輩しか友達いないから。
No, there is also that other friend from the student council. You know, the president of the student council. Then there is also you, and then there is also Rin, and I guess we could include Saber too now. Shinji is an asshole of a friend. Why keep him?
わかってるよ。怒るなっていうのは無理だけど、シンジはああいうやつだってのは知り合った時から知ってる。
The girlfriends are bonding. Apparently, yeah.
ま、なんかの表紙でまた付き合いが深くなるのは目に見えてるしさ。気長にやっていくよ。
Get close to him again. Let me tell you something. It's ultra difficult to actually become friends with a guy who you had as a friend. He showed his true colors. You got bad blood between you, and well, obviously, even if you somehow, some way mend the bad blood that was in between you, his demeanor and his personality hasn't changed. So something will get in between you again. This has happened way too many times to me, and I never bothered with mending because I was like, you know what? You are that same asshole. You will never change. Our personalities do not mix. Get lost. Shiro's not the type to give up on someone. Ugh. He has to, though. I mean, I understand. Look, I understand that he doesn't want to give up on those who he can save. That's obviously courageous. But what about those who do not want to be saved? You know? You cannot just make someone want to keep trying. Or make someone get better. If they do not want to themselves, right? So, why not give up on those who do not want? You know? Sakura quickly bows. Yeah. The only thing I get really mad at Shinji about is the way he treats his sister like crap. True. That's the main reason, actually. Well, nice point to close the stream here, I suppose. Yeah. I feel like this is a good point for me to stop because I'm really tired. I really need to get... Oh, there is a choice here. Okay, I guess that's for tomorrow. But for who, I wonder. Okay, we got through quite enough, I suppose. We were here, we got through 5 cutscenes in total. Not half bad, not half bad. Yeah, not half bad. Archer maybe next time. Hopefully, yeah. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. What should I stream tomorrow though? I really want to finish with Xenoblade Zero. So I guess I could finish Xenoblade Zero tomorrow once and for all with the events. And after that I can focus on Fate until the update of Honkai Star Rail. Excluding the fact that I maybe need to play one more time Honkai Star Rail in order to make sure that I have properly caught up to everything before going back to, you know, before moving on to the new update, you know? Well, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all next time. Have a good new week tomorrow, because it's Monday tomorrow. Damn. The weekend already ended. Wow. And, well, stay safe, okay? Thank you so much for being here. Wandering Shadow, Luz, thank you guys so much. Who else was here? Kakarot was here too. Thank you so much for being here, my guy. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Stay safe, okay? Bye-bye. Later. See ya. Bye-bye.